Hi everyone, this is Haley Master Healer coming to you guys with a quick teaching video here. And thank you for all my this is for all my TikTok people and TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. If you guys seeing this right now and you want to get the rest of this teaching video, you want to come over to YouTube, the Spiritual Fixer Media on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share, and you guys can understand this teaching video here, because the lesson learned in this video is do not let strangers into your family so easily. Do not let strangers into your family so easily. And this is a very important video that you guys will need to listen to, because it will save you guys problems, it will save you guys embarrassment, and it will save your family. All right, so let's dive in here. So one of the reasons I like to say that do not let strangers into your family so easily is that, especially, for instance, let's look at Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. This is a lesson that people need to understand and learn carefully. And sometimes you have to do what you need to do to make sure that people don't come and mash up your family and cause embarrassment and shame and disgrace a lot of times. For instance, let's look at Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Prince Harry was going good, everything was going good. The minute you see Prince Harry met Meghan Markle, you can tell Meghan Markle, she was much more experienced than him. She's an actress. When you look at her, she could easily manipulate him, because you could tell Harry didn't really have that much experience compared to her. She's she's a Leo, so everything will be about her. She like attention. She like everything is about her, and you can tell she used a lot of manipulation on Prince Harry when you look with that. And I told you guys straight up, this relationship is not going to last. Eventually Harry will want to go back to England. But the lesson learned is this, and this is for all people who are watching this video. When you have a small family, rich middle class family, super wealthy, because all kind of people are watching this video, the lesson learned is that you don't let strangers come into your family, especially into your bloodline, who's considered outsiders. Now, because of them come and let Meghan Markle come in, it turned the whole monarchy upside down. Now, we know deep down that they didn't really care for Meghan Markle but Harry, because she was considered a commoner. She was considered not really royalty, things like that. They break a lot of protocols, things like that. And the more the family might have been putting pressure on Harry, is the more he ended up gravitating towards her now. So it's a lot of times, sometimes, like if you have a child or you have your daughter, you ever notice you have a daughter, she meet this guy, but the parents now want the daughter to marry somebody come from a different family. Because you guys have to remember, whenever you're married into someone, you're married into that person's family. And most people, when they're married into a family, they want to marry into a family who's similar to them, who's on their level or doing better. You know what I'm saying? So nobody really wants to marry to a family. And this is the honest truth. Nobody wants to marry into a family that is poor than them. It's just life. Just the God honest truth. This has nothing to do with poor people and what it is, but it's just life. When you married into somebody, you're married into that person's family. You know what I'm saying? Just like in some cultures, like in China, when you look at Chinese, like if, I know for China for sure, whenever the Chinese man married in his wife, he's responsible for the in-laws. He's responsible for his mother-in-law and father-in-law and his own mother and his own father. You know what I'm saying? He's responsible for them. Some cultures are like that, where the man, whoever married, he's responsible for that family also. But when you look at Meghan Markle, she coming there, we know the media didn't really like her over there. They was trying to break her through the media, which is definitely that. But you can see the manipulation that Meghan Markle did to Harry, and turned that whole monarchy upside down, where he had to flee and leave, have the whole monarchy in embarrassing situations, all kind of allegations of racism, all kind of stuff. Some of it is have some truth to it, yes, but that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? And some people felt some type of way. But the lesson learned is for the monarchy, if they were smart enough, they underestimated Meghan Markle. And she used her media savvy. She used a lot of people in the media. She used a lot of people in order to push back, which I agree. And one thing I'm glad that with her, she used her acting skills. She used certain people who she makes sure who was friends with, like Oprah and Gail and them, really help her to push back against. It's like a machine. It's like a PR machine coming out of England that was strong. But the thing is, the lesson learned is for anyone out there, you don't let strangers come into your family. And as a group, you have to do whatever it takes to make sure that somebody do not come and mess up your family. One person, all it takes is one person, especially a woman. All it just takes, this has nothing to do with a woman, but it will just take a woman to come in and mash up a family. Most of the times, it will always be a woman will come in and mash up everything. Everything will be going good, but just that one woman come in and mash up everything. And look what's going on with Harry right now. You know, Harry's like a laughing stock. He's like a joke. You know what I'm saying? You can see Harry just be drinking a lot. You can tell a lot of things that's be going on with him. You know what I'm saying? You could, when you look at him deep down inside, when I look at Harry spiritually, he's not happy. The man is not happy. Eventually, Harry will head back home. You know what I'm saying? Where his true happiness will be in England. And shout out to all my friends in England. I love you guys in England. I see you guys to be checking me out. I appreciate you guys. I see you guys. And thank you so much for the love and support to my English people out there, you know. And my peeps in Australia and New Zealand. Love you guys. And yeah, Harry's gonna at some point in time, you know, he will head back home. You know, just a matter of time, you know. I'm not gonna say the time and date, but definitely it will happen. But it's because of Meghan Markle. Come and look how this woman nearly bring down. Because of this woman, she nearly bring down the whole monarchy. You understand what I'm saying? Something that people don't really care whether it's racism or not. It's the monarchy. We grew up seeing the Queen. We all grew up in the Caribbean seeing the Queen and Prince Philip and all these things. We all grew up. We adore them. From young coming up. Yes, they might have did some things that might have been unjust back then. But you know, this is a new world we're living in now. You know, you understand what I'm saying? So, you know, we're not here to cry racism and all that stuff. You know, racism will always be a problem. You know, but I try my best not to talk about that. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're not here for that. You know, we're here about love and things like that. But again, that's the reason why you don't bring people in your family. Whenever you see a son bring a woman, or you see a daughter bring a man, you have to get them. You have to get rid of that person because that person could destroy your family. Every time everything going good, just that one person, that one man or that one woman come and mash up everything. You know what I'm saying? And next situation too, you see that with Britney Spears and her fiance Sam. Now, Sam, Britney Spears' father underestimated Sam, Britney Spears' boyfriend. Now he underestimated him. You see, Sam had a long game. Sam stick around. He see certain things. He know what it is he wanted. You see how the father operated. Britney Spears' father operated with Kevin Ferdinand and all these dudes in them. You see how harsh the father was. Dread. And he know these guys and them are leeches off of Britney. And the father and the Ford family, they did what they had to do. But I always say this. I understand what his Britney Spears' father was doing, but he was just too harsh. I stand by that. I always say that. You understand what I'm saying? But he underestimated this dude. And guess what the dude do? The dude come up with a PR team, free Britney, and it worked. And he put pressure on the father, Jamie, put pressure on your father and your family and them, shine lights on them. He get all the information. They get all the information they need to get, because he was the mastermind. Because he needed to get the family away from Brittany so he could control everything, which he's going to control. Because he's going to make sure that they buy a house, make sure and buy all these things first before he get married to she. Sam ain't no fool. You understand what I'm saying? No? And a lot of people fall for that Free Britney movement. Now, do I think that Britney needed to be free? Yes, I agree with that. But the thing is about it, do I think that the father was too harsh with Britney? Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I mean? When you look back at everything. But I understand from a father, when I'm trying to protect your daughter from leeches, you understand the lengths that he had to go, which is he done. That was really, really, really dread. You know what I'm saying? I have to say that. You understand what I'm saying? That was really dread. But as I say, if Queen Elizabeth had a spiritual fixer, if Britney Spears' father had a spiritual fixer, he would not have all these other problems. You understand what I'm saying? Sam would have had them done gone. If Queen Elizabeth did have the spiritual fixer team, Meghan Markle would have done gone long time. You understand what I'm saying? She wouldn't be able to see Harry. So the lesson learned is, guys, is that you have to be careful with your children and them and having certain people come in your family, because they can destroy your home easily, whether it's a woman, whether it's a man. I've seen it happen many times. And sometimes you have to spring into action, and do not underestimate anyone. If anybody threaten me and anything, I do not underestimate no one, even the shortest, smallest person. They say a small axe can cut down a big tree. So anything is possible. You never underestimate anyone. If somebody threaten you, you watch that person, and you watch them up and down, you size them up, and you do what you have to do. Because if you do not do what it is you have to do, that person could come back and bite you. You see that in that movie Carlito's Way. Remember when Carlito had the opportunity to smoke Benny Branco from the Bronx in Carlito Way? And guess what happened? Benny Branco from the Bronx come back, and Carlito was heading on the train, looking to head out. And one of the guys set him up, closest to him, one of his closest friend, betray him, and Benny Branco showed up. So you see? So that's how it is in life. You know what I'm saying? When people show the hand, you have to either get rid of them in some type of way quickly, because otherwise they're going to get rid of you. And same thing you see what happened with Sam and Britney Spears' father. He underestimated this dude. And guess what? The dude bring down the whole family. Now, I'm happy that for Britney, but you guys didn't see nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? With Britney and Sam. As I say, I talk about it 3 times already. I already done tell you already straight up. He's a handler in that family. And Meghan Markle, she also plays similar situation, just like that. She about that money. Meghan Markle want to be rich. She want to be like Oprah and them. That's what she want to be. She about making money. And she was trying to make money off of the monarchy. And the Queen and them shut her down. That's what Meghan Markle was about. She didn't want you to be like doing like what Prince William's wife and all them doing and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? She wanted to make money. And they realized that, and they shut her down. So guess what she did? She tried to push back on them. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what it is. This is about money. She wanted to be rich. Remember, she was no big name actress and what it is now. She was smart. She stayed focused. She knows she wanted to marry the prince. I'm not hating on Meghan Markle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at her. She got to do what she got to do. And anybody out there, you got to do what you got to do. But I'm talking for the families that out there who's going through similar situations, that because they let an outsider, somebody's outside, come into the family and mess up the whole family. That is who I'm talking about. You guys could comment. Because certain families not going to happen. That's not going to happen to no Spanish family. That's not going to happen to certain people from different backgrounds. No, they're going to get rid of you quick. You think my Indian, Hindu people, you think they're going to let some outsider come and mess up and the children and thing? No, they're going to run you quick. Spiritually, they're going to get you. So the lesson learned, guys, man, pay attention to your children. Some of them children, they're not going to listen. But sometimes you guys have to do things behind the scenes to get rid of that person before they mash up your family. You understand what I'm saying? No? And because some of these women, some of these men, they have certain agendas, and some of them about money, some of them about their own agenda, and they will you and your son will be going good, or your daughter, and this man or this woman will come in. Some of them might be looking for a green card. Some of them might be looking because the person have assets. You have to protect yourself, and sometimes you guys have to protect your children and protect your own family and the embarrassment. So the lesson learned is, guys, I hope this makes sense. And peace, love, and blessings. And you see what happened with Brittany right now, by her father underestimating Sam. And guess what? The man come up with a scheme, pull it off, get the father out of the way so he will be in control, and he will be in control. You know what I'm saying? See, having Meghan Markle, the underestimated Meghan Markle, she stayed the course. She did what she had to do. She gets your prince, and she nearly toppled the whole monarchy. This happens a lot of times with other families. I see it happen all the time. So peace, love, and blessings. I hope that this video makes sense. You guys can comment, and I'll be hearing more.